We take you now to the Commission of Inquiry probing the Usindiso building fire, which has yet another harrowing account of how a stranded family escaped the inferno. Fire survivor Yandisa Mnqandi has recounted how he had to jump from the fourth floor of the burning building while carrying his daughter. His girlfriend would take the same action along with another child who was later confirmed dead. Newzroom Afrika's Ziniko Mhlaba has been following those proceedings for us and joins us with more on the details. Ziniko, a harrowing account of the order of events which occurred.
It's been a very long first half of the day, I can tell you, in terms of listening to the testimony that has been shared here by two witnesses who've taken the stand, before we broke for lunch. And one of those is Mr. Mike Gulube, who's coming all the way from Malawi. He has been in South Africa since 2008. Earlier on, he was on the podium before the commissioners, just detailing his experience, especially on the day of the fire. He did mention that actually he was at home when that building was engulfed by fire, in terms of his positioning and what he was doing at the time. It was at midnight. He was trying to sleep after he had struggled to sleep due to the child who was struggling to sleep as well. So eventually he got to get some nap, but unfortunately that's when the fire broke out. Let's listen to Mr. Ngulube as he was sharing his testimony before the Kambebe Commission.
What happened, I jumped first, and then I took the child to the safe place, and then after that my girlfriend also jumped, and then now the problem was with the 14-year-old stepdaughter. She couldn't jump. Maybe she was afraid, and then she decided maybe she will take the stairs. Now we were waiting to see if she will come out.
By the time sesifika khona safika se masimjonga khona sechonile umntana seyiswelekile.
But we only got her already have passed away.
So that was the first witness who took the stand, for the first time today. And now I'm joined by Mr. Ngulube, who was the second, on the stand. He's joining me now, as I said before, we threw to that party that is coming all the way from Malawi. Mr. Ngulube, thank you very much, sir, for Iskatsako. Well, you mentioned during your testimony that, to this day you don't know what happened to your daughter. You lost your wife and your daughter as well, but unfortunately you don't know where your daughter is in terms of the next step, whether she was wrongly handed over to someone else. Can you give us more information about that incident and how it's affecting you?
Because azangayilindela ngokwami, and namanje angisakhodi futhi ukulala kahle because lo mntana loyo unekunhlupha futhi ebusuku ukuthi ngize ngizomlanda phi, because angimazi ukuthi bamise kuphi, because kahle bakonfirma yonke into ukuthi okay umntana wethu, so basitshela ukuthi no hambani niqale niyolanda umama wakhe ku Digroof, because wayengatholakali. So after that kwayenziwa ama DNA, after that kwayenziwa ama DNA, laphuma ke ama-results watholakala e-Digroof. After bahamba bayomlanda, masizofika lapha kahle ku Helen Joseph emotionally, lapho ba discover khona umntana lapha amthola khona efrigini, watholakala ukuthi umntana akasekho banikise inye family. So ngokuthi mina ngibe ngekho right, lo behamba nayo yonke lento le ubhuti wami uTom. So yena what says okay, all right, leyo sizoyilandelela, kodwa ke bona bavuma ukuthi okay, all right, umntana lo yabanikeze inye family, and kusho ukuthi amagama nama information akhona kuleyo file leyo ukuthi vele umntana banikeze usibanibani kodwa akusi umntana wabo.
Okay. So talk to us about your own health right now. You are still recovering from, burned wounds. How are you feeling right now? And in terms of the medical care that you need, how are you doing?
Kwanje ngamanje mina impilo yami kahle angikho right, because ngicale nje ekuqaleni yawabona lamabhenzi dewe ngithenga khona, or even face yami ibe ichile yonke le face ibe red, ama photos nginawo everything, ngokuthi angikhoni ukuhamba i long distance because ngiba ne short breath. From there bangiyenza i operation kodwa ke let's take iweather izochinja like kusasa mina ngicala namhlanje kuhlupheka ukuphefumula kahle from lapho futhi bangiyenza ama x-rays bangithola ukuthi vele angikho right 100% plus ngo May ngisazoya ku operation for ENT kokukhuluma because angikhona kulezi voice njengamanje kodwa ke ukuphefumula ngiyaphefumula kahle kodwa ke into ngiceda futhi kuyidiscover njengamanje ngibona ukuthi last week ngihamba ngiyothenga izicathulo njengangokuthi ngalahlekela yonke into ngaphuma ne-short pants so mangizama imali ngiyothenga isicathulo mangigcoki isicathulo kulapho ngadiscover ukuthi no man ngahamba nje about maybe 20 to 30 minutes tholakala ukuthi inyawo zami seziyachisa ke uyabo makuchisa kanje inyawo ngafosta ukuthi no man because ngise-town ngichubeleke nokusigcoka ngabona ukuthi sengifila dizzy yabo ngakhipha isicathulo ngathenga amaphaca ngagcoka ngabona ukuthi hayi ngathenga amanzi ngaphuza ngabona ukuthi hayi ngi-right ngazama kuya e-discam kuyaba explain ukuthi maybe ngakhona ukuthola amaphilisi njengake ngokuthi lapha eBarakwani kulapho bangithethwa khona and ngine ibalance nyana futhi ukuthi ngikhokhe lapha ya because babangitshela ukuthi mangiya eApril kufanele ngiyiphathe leyo mali le ngiyikolotayo otherwise angeke bangisize so lento le ngazama kuya e-chemist ngokuthi ngizame kuyothini maybe kuyothola amaphilisi ukuthi ngizokhona ukusizakala kulento enginayo mangifika e-chemist bangitshela ukuthi no ku dispenser bangitshela ukuthi no lento le angeke sikuthengisela amaphilisi because umuntu uthi inyawo zakhe ziyachisa kahle kahle isikhathi esiningi kuba ukuthi ama nerves yakhe kusho ukuthi aphazamikile somewhere so kufanele ubuyele back esibhedlela njengake neluhambo lokuthi ngisazohamba vele ku operation or bazo decide ukuthi ama pipe wami anjani baphinde bawacheke kusho ukuthi ngifanele ngithathe ihamba futhi lokuthi ngibuyele esibhedlela kodwa kahle kahle impilo yami hayi ibad because angeke ngikhona njengamanje kusebenza bangitshela ukuthi ngingasebenzi izinto ezenzima because ismoke ngaphakathi so kufanele ukuthi ngisebenze ngezinto right weight so kahle kahle impilo yami angiyiboni kahle kahle ukuthi iyakuphi kodwa ke angiko right.
Okay, thank you very much my brother, all the best.
Ngiyabonga.
Thank you, Butch. That's Mr. Ngulube then Porches. In summary, saying that during that fire, he lost his wife and his child. And obviously, eventually, immediately after the fire, he was able to identify the child who was at Helen Joseph Hospital while they were still searching for the mother of the child. Upon arriving at Helen Joseph, they could not release the body to his family because they needed confirmation of the mother. And when they found the mother at Baragwana Hospital, at Diepkloof Hospital, actually, that's when they transported the mother's body to Helen Joseph so that they can be able to get the body of the child. And that's when he discovered upon arrival at Helen Joseph that the child was nowhere to be seen, or the body of the child was nowhere to be seen, and it was confirmed later that that child was handed over to a wrong family. So he's still waiting for that information in terms of how far those investigations have gone. But on his personal health, he's saying that he's struggling. His feet has lost nerves, according to what he was told at a particular chemistry, but also saying that now he can't even wear shoes. He has to wear sandals because his feet are struggling. They become heated up, and as a result, he almost fainted at one point when he was walking around town. So these are some of the stories or testimonies we've been hearing throughout the past week here at the Commission of Inquiry. So we'll continue hearing the last, witness will be taking up the stand after the break. But so far, this is what we are hearing. This is how bad the situation has become for these victims post the actual fire itself.
What a chilling account, Ziniko Mhlaba. Thank you very much as we leave it there for now.